What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Jamar84, and finally, I can say that I am here to review Bad Girls Club. I missed reviewing this show, y'all. This show is the whole reason why I even started this channel and started talking about all this other shit. It was the beginning. And so, we are here, and we are reviewing Season 11. Now, mind you, I've been watching Bad Girls Club for now. This will be the sixth season of Bad Girls Club that I've been watching. I started watching in the middle of season 5 because those of you who are familiar with Mona Simone over our A Connection TV's channel, I watched her reviews. Like I liked the character. I remember back then I liked the character, the Mona Simone character, and back then, back when it was just season 5, she didn't do a lot of videos yet. She used to do the Bad Girls Club and now back then she used to do like an advice corner, like Need to Know, Ask Mo. But you know, I like to watch his videos, so sometimes I would watch his reviews of the Bad Girls Club just to hear her talk about these girls that I didn't know anything about. And eventually I was just like, well shit, I feel like I would enjoy the show a lot more, or enjoy the videos a lot more, if I knew who she was talking about. So that prompted me. I watched it a couple episodes. I was like, okay, this is good. This is interesting. And then I started watching the episode in conjunction to watching her reviews, and it just got even better and more funnier. And then I just started spreading out to watching other people's reviews, and then started watching the seasons as it went on. And here we are, season 11, all the way from season 5. So this really isn't going to be a long review because the episode didn't have much content in it otherwise, or other than just an introduction to the girls and how their personalities are pretty much going to mesh from now on, or really for right now, because y'all know Bad Girls Club be acting one way and then be best friends the next day, and then be enemies, and then they be fucking, and then they be back fighting again. Like, y'all remember in season 8 when fucking Camila, was it Camila? I believe it was Camila. Camila and Amy were in the shower fucking 1 minute, and literally like 10 minutes later they was fighting. So you never know, but we'll go ahead and get into these girls, this lineup. I just got, my little notes here. So the first girl that we see is Miss Tiana. Miss Tiana is the tall, thin girl from New York City, or New York area. Bleh. And Tiana seems like the typical, I don't know if I want to call her typical, but she's just like the girl who's has that rough edge to her. Like, she's kind of, she'll be in your face in a minute. She's not that pretty. She's not like a girl who's really like all into how she looks. She's kind of like I don't want to call her a tomboy, but she's kind of like, in between. I'll just call her in between. And she seems like she's going to be a firecracker. She's going to be one that's going to be quick to fight. And is going to have a problem with a lot of people in the house. I mean, I'm sure people are going to befriend her because, they have their own little mini alliances when you first start, like everybody does. And then their cliques slowly start to, you know how these seasons go. But she seems like she's going to be one who's going to have a problem with a lot of people in the house, just because of her attitude and how she's quick to pop off, like they always talk about. Pop off. You want to pop. I wish they would come up with a new phrase. Do kick off, or do just say fight. Shit, whoop ass. Can't you say whoop ass on Oxygen? The next girl, I'm going to talk about her really quickly, only because she was only in the house for like 5 minutes, and this is Tess. Now, this is the thing that I noticed. Tess was, okay, you know how when they introduce the girls, they show the picture, they give them like the little nickname. Hers was called the Rough Rider. But she was on there, and she said in her little, I guess it's confessional or whatever, she's like, I don't understand how girls, like, they say they don't like drama, but like if your life didn't have drama, like what would you be doing? Or like your life would be boring, something along those lines. But yet the bitch got in the house and was talking to a phone on her mama like, oh, this is a fucking prison, like I want to go home, I want to be with my family, these bitches are crazy, this, that, and the fourth. But yet you was just like, it ain't even no drama yet, girl. The only drama that happened that was involving Tess in this house was when Sarah called you goth. That's it. And you just took that like so offensive. Like, even if you were offended by that, You should just be like, hey, I don't go by that name. I don't too much appreciate that. I know you didn't mean no harm, but just, don't call me that. I'm not comfortable calling you that. And then that should have been it right there. Not you going like, I'm not God. You see, you should not say da 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 da. No, that was a bit much. And then they egged that conversation on for like 5 minutes. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Just if she called you this, tell her I don't like to be called this, and then leave it at that. If she keep on going, just let her, girl, whatever. But Tess, I thought she would be an interesting addition to the house because she's kind of like a quirky ish, like her style. Now, granted, I did see if y'all watched that special that they had last week when they was giving an introductory to the girls and like showing their audition tapes, and then Camila and what's that girl name? Natalie was giving their little commentary on each girl and whatnot. And they kept talking about this girl was gonna keep talking about this motorcycle accident that she got into. And I was like, girl, I hope she's not gonna be talking about this all damn season. But she didn't last in the episode. She didn't last in the season, but a fucking day. Hell, if that, what they say, she was there for like 18 hours or something. Girl, they could have used that spot for somebody else. Shit, one of the replacements. But I mean, they might as well. Whoever replaces Tess might as well just be considered an original because. But anyway, moving on from. Wait, is there anything I want to say about Tess? Anything else I want to say? Other than the fact that she had on suspenders. Let me say something up. This seems like to be a trend in every season. Every bad girl or somebody in every bad girl season has to smoke. Stop doing that shit. That shit is not cute. And that's just in general for women, period. And Sarah said that when she met up with Tess. She was like, she seems like a cute girl, but other than the fact that she's smoking, and that's just not cute. And it's really not. And it's really not cute for men either. I don't ever understand why people do it or even begin to start doing it because you're not born with an addiction to nicotine. Unless, your mother did it while pregnant, and that's a whole other story. But I don't see why it stinks. It causes you cancer. It can cause you to lose certain limbs. And I'm just like, why do it? If you want to relieve stress, run a bubble bath. Okay, go run. Listen to music. Take a shot. Hell. Well, don't turn into an alcoholic. Omit that last one. But anyways, we get to the next big shit starter of the series, and this is Sarah. Now, through the episode, and from when I watched others' reviews, they don't like Sarah. They think Sarah's annoying. I, on the other hand, I actually like Sarah. My thing is Sarah just says the wrong shit at the wrong time to the wrong people. That's all. A lot of the shit that Sarah said was offensive. It could be perceived as offensive, but I felt like it didn't come from an offensive place. Okay? I felt like well, hold on. Before I say that. She did try it. One time she did try she did try it. She when Monet, whatever the fuck that bitch name is, when she first walked into the house, she was like, "Oh my God, you're not a man." I was like, "Ooh, oh, Sarah, what was you trying to say? Are you trying to say she looked like a man? Like, or did you? I didn't understand the meaning behind that, but that was funny, girl. But people thought they felt some sort of way, like when all the girls were there, because there was 6 of them there at the time, and then they were waiting for Monet, and they was like, who's missing? Sarah looked over the picture, she was like, oh, the black girl, and everybody's like, the black girl, are you not? And then here go, well, Mylan's ass, I'll get to her in a second. She's like, how can you say the black girl? Like, how can you be in a house with 3 other black girls, a Puerto Rican girl, and I'm mixed? And how can you say the black girl? I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna get on you in a second, but bitch, go on somewhere. But Sarah, actually, you know what? Sarah was talking to Mimi. It was like, because Mimi said something about she wanted to tan or something like that, and then Sarah was like, why do black girls want to do white girl shit like tanning and shit? Or why do black girls who date white guys want to do white girl shit like tanning and shit? And then Mimi was like, I'm not black, I'm mixed. Girl, bye. Bitch, you are black. You have the big lips. You have the motherfucking, hair, skin tone, bitch, you're black. If I by looking at you, you wouldn't tell that you have any white in you. If you wanted to say that you had any white in you, it could be the fact that you have no ass. That'd be it. But even that's not even the case for all white people. So I don't even know what you're trying to sit here and sell to us. But when you fill out a job application, what do you put? Other, white, black. What do you put? There's no mixed category. So by definition, you're black, sweetheart. I don't know who told you anything different. But either way, what else did Sarah say? Sarah said, also, again to Mimi, um, she says, so you're not even, so since she's trying to say she's not black, and says, so she's trying to call her a white bitch, that means that you can't say the N word. I was like, Sarah, shut up. Just, I know she was trying to be funny, but girl, shut up. You doing the most. I like you, girl. You know, I ain't even because she's the definition of saying what the fuck is on your mind. She doesn't give any fucks about what she says and who she says it to. And I kind of like that's what I kind of like about her. I ain't even gonna lie. Sarah gets a thumbs up for me thus far. Okay, she hadn't done anything that's really like too bad. So, oh, I wanted to know when this thing was recorded because they was talking about how Sarah talks so damn much, and Sarah was like, "Did you hear that they're playing football at the Beyonce concerts?" That's what everybody was saying. I'm like, damn, that was way back in February. So when was they filming this shit? They was probably filming this like the end of 2012 or something, or the very beginning of 2013 one. But I was just like, I like Sarah. Sarah got all this booty. Sarah just got this ass. She just that's the shape of it, just like whoop. And Tess, when she met up with Tess, she was like, girl, why does Sarah have a bodyguard? Like, I would think of somebody like Kim Kardashian or Nicki Minaj having a bodyguard, like an actual celebrity. And I ain't even gonna mind you, Tess. I was with you on that, girl, because I was like, what the fuck? But for those of you who don't know, Sarah's on this was on this pitch for this show, The Real Mistresses of Atlanta. So Sarah sleeps with a lot of important people and needs protection from their wives or whoever else may try to take a hit on her because she knows people's business. So, to a degree, I understand why she may need a bodyguard. But, you know, it is what it is. Actually, now that I think about it, when Sarah was talking about Jazz Monet, when she walked in, when she said, "Thank God it's not a man." Was that shade to Shannon from last season? Was that more shade to Shannon? I think I just got that. That probably is exactly what that was supposed to be. So the next girl that we get to that I touched a little bit on already is Mylin or Miss Mimi. This bitch here is going to irk me. Okay, just from the credits, when I didn't even know this bitch's name, I could tell that she was going to irk me. And the thing about it is this whole name dropping shit. She was like, "Oh my god, there's so much stuff in the media about me and Justin Bieber. Like, as his black girlfriend, but like, I'm not black, I'm mixed." And then she kept doing more name dropping, I think, like in her casting tape, and she was like, "Oh, I slept with Rob Kardashian." Like, I'm like blocked by like Dwight Howard. And I'm just like, bitch, I could tell you suck a lot of dick from the way that your teeth is arranged, the way your mouth is set up, bitch. Like Kevin Hart, the way your mouth is set up, bitch, I can tell that you probably are speaking the damn truth. I'm not even going to deny the shit that you're talking. You talk about bad girls don't kiss and tell. Your mug, all of what's this area is shading you and spilling all your tea. But you know, it is what it is. And the fact that she's like, I'm not black, I'm mixed, and how I'm not bisexual, how I'm bisexual, I'm just open. Like all these girls, it's like it's a requirement for there to be a certain percentage of lesbians or bisexuals to be on the Bad Girls Club. Not like there's anything wrong with it, but sometimes it just seems contrived. But you know, it is what it is. I always felt like girls are more fluid with sexuality than guys anyway, but again, that's a whole topic for a whole other video. So we get to Teresa. Teresa, I am I'm gonna like Teresa. I think Teresa's very interesting. Her whole tattoo thing, how she got her boobs tatted, her chest tatted, her cheekbones pierced, and she just is interesting to me. I'm interested to know more about her. And from what I've seen, like in previews, she is not one to back down. She is not one to run away from situations. She's been one to just kind of like, we're gonna get this shit handled, and we're gonna call this bitch out on this shit right now. So I'm just like, okay, I can appreciate a character like that. I really can. And she's supposedly open with her sexuality too, or whatever. So we'll see where this goes, Teresa. Thus far, you and Tess had that whole "I'm goth, I'm sad, I'm gonna be different" type thing going on. And this is the thing, girl. When they asked you and Tess to go out, Tess didn't want to go out. I guess she was pissed, mad, going to PMS, whatever the fuck. You was like, "Oh, I have sunburn," and "Oh, I have this headache." Girl, if that's the case, everybody would have motherfucking sunburn. What the fuck you trying to fool, bitch? But I still like you nonetheless for right now, girl. So you get a thumbs up from me. So here we come with Stephanie. Stephanie to me is pretty much just like another version of Angie. For those of you who remember Angie from season 7, I believe. She's just another like Puerto Rican crazy person. She's one of those people who's like, I'm cool as long as I'm, my regular self. And once I start speaking Spanish and shit, it's about to go down. It's pretty much the same thing that Angie says. So they're pretty much kind of like one of the same. I still think Stephanie looks a little bit better. And I hope that this Stephanie is more relevant to the season than last season Stephanie, the stripper, because Stephanie didn't do anything but scream, "No!" and shake her non-ass all season. So she really served no purpose. But I hope this Stephanie is a lot more interesting. And somebody on my timeline, I was actually talking to Wesley, you guys from the AK Nation TV, who does the Mona Simone videos earlier today. I told him that somebody on my timeline was like that Stephanie looks like what Nikki from season 6. That's what Nikki would look like if she got plastic surgery. I said, "Ooh, that ain't right. That ain't even right." Those of y'all who know Nikki from season 6 know why that's just not right. But Stephanie seems like she's gonna be cool. I've seen previews of this bitch. She's starting up shit already, so I can't be mad at people who starts up shit because that's better entertainment for my ass. So then we get to Jazz Monet. Okay, Jazz Monet is the bitch that's sitting here like she grooving and on top of the car in Miami and shit. Okay, and she comes in, and I'm for some reason Jazz Monet is the type of girl I just get kind of irritated by. Like she could be cool, like me and her wouldn't have like an issue, but I just would be like, you know, because the clip when, first of all, when there was, how when girls get together, the Bad Girls Club, they always got to do some kind of lesbian shit. It was like a spin the bottle shit, and it was like a dare for somebody, I forget which girl, to lick her titty. She was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, she's about to lick my titty, she's about to lick my titty, oh my god, oh my god." And I'm like, bitch, you are doing the motherfucking most. Save the dramatics. Save that shit for theater. And also, one of the replacements, this girl named Chanel, if y'all saw the preview, she was just like, in the vanity mirrors, whipping her hair, getting her hair done and doing all this. I think Jazz Monet looking over her like, this bitch is whipping her hair at me, and I just don't appreciate it. Like, bitch, if you whip your hair at me one more time, we're gonna have a problem. Really? Who the fuck are you? But, girl, I could. Right now, you rub me the wrong way, but I'll still give all the girls a fighting chance. But for right now, this bitch has made my list. I don't like you. Now, this the part. This last part of this episode was so stupid. So stupid. So they're out apparently, and I believe they're buying drinks or whatever. They got a bottle or whatever, and apparently Jazz Monet left her money at the house. Late bitch. So apparently Sarah was helping her. I guess carrying her out to the car. Making sure she was okay, whatever. And I guess My Lynn is one who's tried to start this shit up. I'm not even sure what it was that transpired exactly, but for some reason the other girls were pissed at Sarah for not spotting Jazz Monet the money to help them pay for the bottle or whatever. Or this, or Mylan said that Sarah was complaining about it, some shit. And I'm sitting here like, y'all, three of y'all are complaining about another bitch spotting somebody else. Well, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Are y'all pockets empty too? Like, if y'all have such a problem, why don't you spot the bitch? Okay, huh? Oh, okay. I'm just like, what's the fuck? What the fuck is the problem here? Like, you're mad that this bitch didn't lend up her own money to help another girl, but are you guys not just as able as she is? And Tiana getting up in her face like, bitch, you got money, why ain't you help her out? Bitch, are you broke? Are you a broke bitch? Are this is your admitted to being broke bitch status? Uh, I didn't get that. I'm like, what the? And then Sarah is the one who helped Jasmine in the house. Sarah's the one that led her to the toilet so she could throw up. You know, and I'm just like, how? I hope Jasmine remembers all this. I hope she remembers the fact that, I hope she wasn't too drunk that she can come to Sarah's defense the next day or whatever. But Sarah and Tiana get into a fight about that. I'm like, this is so stupid. Really? And then again, it wasn't even a fucking fight. They moved all the furniture for a motherfucking WWE wrestling match. Like, one of the girls might as well have been carrying a sign and walked in high heels talking about round one, round two. Like, there was hardly any, if any, punches thrown in that entire spat. It was stupid. And they just rolling around the goddamn floor and shit. I'm like, I'm just waiting for a referee to come when one of them pinned him down and was like, 1, 2. And then, yeah, it was stupid. But this first episode was really, like, I know it's going to get better because we see all these previews of all these fights and shit. And it's just going to get turned the fuck up in a hot second. So I'm just waiting for that. But this first episode was pretty much just like an introduction to all these bitches. And thus far, I like Sarah. Tess is weak as fuck, and she's going to be replaced by Gigi next week. I do not like Monet. I don't too much care for Tiana. I like Teresa. I like Stephanie. And who am I missing? I don't like Mylan. I don't. I don't like that bitch. Ooh. But anyway, this video has gone on long enough. I'm going to try to edit this down to as short as possible. But make sure you guys leave your comments. What did you think of the girls? Who are your favorites thus far? And what do you expect from the season? Make sure you comment it down below. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Oh, wait. I said I was going to mention this in my next video, but I kept forgetting. I meant to do this when I did like the Lady Gaga shit. I wanted to say I am so thankful for you guys. I recently reached over 1,000 subscribers. Now, when I started my videos, I started with like 300 because I was like putting up a video or two every so often since like 2007 with like singing videos or whatever. And so like over the course of like, I guess 4 or 5 years, I got like 300 subscribers that way. But in February, when I had like 350 subscribers, when I started doing my reviews on Bad Girls Club, and then leading to Love and Hip Hop and things of that nature. And then here we are in August, mid-August, and I'm at like 1,060 subscribers. So I appreciate all the new subscribers, all of those who comment and like and share. I really appreciated you guys. I can't say it enough. I can sit here on this camera and say thank you for ever in a day, but I know ain't nobody got time for that. But then again, I thank you guys so much, and I'm going to try to continue to get these videos out for those of you who enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, make sure that you share and tell somebody about it. Send them the link to this video. If you know that they watch the Bad Girls Club, show them my video. Maybe they like, subscribe, and the flow can continue. So until the next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.